What's up, Arborists? Today we're here in Asheville, North Carolina to attend Arborfest. You've seen us do these videos in Augsburg in Europe. This is kind of like the American equivalent. Well, we'll be speaking to suppliers, we'll be speaking to some old friends, and we'll be checking out all of the new gear. So if you're a fan of Arborist gear, stick around, watch the whole video, put on a meal, get some popcorn, and we're gonna get into it. Let's head in. Hey!
Hey, good morning.
Is it cool if I make a little video on the new Sequoia?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm from Sweden. I have a store in Sweden, Arborist where we sell Petzl stuff.
Oh,
so
great.
Petzl is our largest brand, but I haven't had the chance to get my hands on it yet.
Yeah,
even though we're meant to receive it like on the 19th of April.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Do you know Nikki?
Yeah, Nikki Hammarström. Yeah. Thank you so much. This is the... we're getting some extras. So it's cool to compare them. What would you say are the main differences between the old Sequoia and this? Because when I look at it, they're relatively similar, but the backplating is much higher, huh?
Yeah, so the back of the saddle, I believe, is about 4 centimeters higher. So
yeah.
A decent rise. And the overall construction is slightly more rigid, but still very lightweight.
Right,
So
it still has that time, yeah.
Yeah, support the back especially. But the big thing is
this is nice, huh? This is very nice.
Our new knee grab, this goes right in to, you can do either side.
Right, yeah.
One side is personal.
That's super cool.
So this is an SRS ready saddle, and it just climbs.
And it integrates into your knee ascender. Like if you've seen the Kinisi from DMM a couple of years ago, this had this. So now it's super cool that all the harnesses start to get this built in. Because on the DMM you have to get an extra thing that's $150, put it around, and then you're ready for this.
Yeah.
But this is it's built in.
And if you have a other Sequoia, you can add a. You're also able to add.
Oh, you can do that too. Yeah.
The external tube, so then it still comes out.
So what's the benefit of having the external tube as opposed to the built-in one?
It's just an aftermarket add-on.
Oh, okay.
If you're using a different climbing system,
right,
SRS,
yeah. Cool.
or you're using originally, or you want to add it after the fact,
yeah.
This is the way to do that.
Cool.
But if you know you're an SRS climber day in, day out, we recommend.
Then you get this one, yeah. Also, like, from what we notice as a store selling the harnesses, people tend to favor the slightly higher in the back ones. Like, it's becoming more and more common that people are looking for a harness that's higher, as it kind of gives you a little bit more support.
Agree, yeah. So we kind of position this as more of our advanced, expert level arborist that's doing a lot of long days, and then, kind of intermediate, someone just getting into tree care.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Both of them also have 8 slots for carry tools now, and there's 2 on the leg loops.
That's nice. That's very nice. Yeah.
A nice little feature.
Because on the leg loops before there were none, right? Or maybe 1 you could shove in there.
I think there was 1. Yeah, so there's 2 now.
Yeah.
And then,
sick.
Yeah, the last thing is on the base of Sequoia, the side rings are just fixed. We have a knottable bridge that we can add after the fact.
Right.
Still comes with a sewn termination bridge.
Okay.
And then the Sequoia Plus.
This is nice. Yeah.
So personal preference on that.
Yeah.
Also, a ring is included on both of them now.
Oh. And these rings look a little bit different nowadays, huh?
They are new, so the ring mediums.
Yeah, but the color is a little bit different.
Yeah, just a little finish on it.
Cool. So very nice. Very excited for this stuff. This will be in our store on the 19th of April, so pretty soon.
Yeah,
but I was hoping for a new zigzag this year, but I guess we'll have to wait till next year maybe.
Really soon.
Yeah. What was your name?
Kyle.
Kyle, nice to meet you, Kyle. I'm Herman.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for the demo.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of trash they have in the US. Fattening foods. Limited edition Teufelberger. We sold quite a bit of those. We have this one too. These are all now meant to come with a scan. Hello. Sorry, I just hopped in and made a video. Is that all right?
Yeah, go for it.
We sell these in Sweden.
Perfect.
So we're a retailer.
Take it
So we're here to make. But this one doesn't have the scannable tag, no? Because now they're meant to have the scannable tag, right?
Not all of them yet.
Okay. Right. I guess if you're in Europe maybe, then these are meant to have the scannable tag. So this is the TreeMotion Pro X, which is a significant improvement from the older TreeMotion in that it has much better stitching, It's got all of these corrosion issues that they had on these were fixed. It's quite an old, trusted harness, so to speak, but not super exciting. The exciting part from Teufelberger that is now new in our store is the two ropes. So it's the gravity rope. It's kind of made similar to adrenaline or tachyon in a fly, in that it works super nicely on both mechanical and non-mechanical devices, Crew 6 and the zigzag, the rope runner, for example. And it's also very soft, very knottable. The thing that they could have done a little bit better was to make it a little bit more static. It's only around 2% elongation, but if you do put it in water for 24 hours and let it air dry, this will be more static. These ropes, the gravity, what would you say is the main selling point of these ones? What makes these good ropes? Because everyone who's tried them are super happy.
If you're climbing on fly, or you're climbing on tachyon.
That's common in Sweden, that tachyon.
Tachyon's super common. I like tachyon.
Yeah.
I've always been a tachyon climber pretty much my whole career.
Yeah.
This gives a nice cross between tachyon and fly. You get the feel of tachyon, you get the performance of tachyon, but you get a little more static ability into the fly. It's good on the hands.
Right, it's super soft and knottable.
Knottability is really good. And when you're doing the ascents, if you just pace yourself a little bit better than you would on tachyon, it's much smoother.
Okay, interesting. Because the only, not complaint, but what people thought in Sweden at least was that it could have been more static. Because people like the kalimba, they like the ecstatic when they climb single rope. So you think that if you pace yourself a little bit better when you're
climbing,
all
about pace. It's not about getting up as fast as you possibly can. If you're timing your steps correctly, this is falling right through your ascenders. With tachyon, we know it doesn't have that much static ability, so when we're lifting our leg, we take a little bit up with us.
Right, yeah.
This, not so much. Just a little bit lower elongation than tachyon allows it to stay a little more tighter, allow flow down.
Sweet. Yeah, everyone who's tried it so far has been super happy. They really like it in the new akimbo, and for some reason.
It's nice because the diameter is pretty consistent. Even when you're
under load
out, it's pretty consistent. Not flattening out like you would with fly.
Right, yeah.
And it doesn't D out as much as tachyon does.
Right, yeah.
So a little more consistent, rolls over those ballards really nice.
Cool. Good stuff, man. What was your name, sorry?
Bill.
Bill Herman. Nice to meet you, Bill. Cool. Very nice. It's nice. We're gonna check out some of the new camp stuff, which is this has been so popular in Arborist speaking. If you need a good carry tool, a good tool carabiner, this is fantastic. It's like 299 crowns. It's as good quality as the DMM ones, for example. Camp does great stuff. Camp is a little bit of an underrated brand. Like, we have all of the camp range, but it doesn't sell that well in Arborist speaking. So one thing they also don't have always is great salespeople, because in another brand, when you see someone with a big camera come up and talk about the gear, they will pop up and take the opportunity to explain it, but your boy's gotta do it himself. So they have this, for example, which is the Giro 3. This is incredibly popular to put on your bridge. So you put that on your bridge, you got two EN certified attachment points there where you can put carabiners, and it's a gyro, so it spins in both different directions, which is pretty cool. They've got a lot of these cool swivels and a lot of these cool gyros, for example. This one, like, it's called the Enigma swivel, I think, and it's got this little swivel that's super smooth at the bottom and a 3-step carabiner there as well. Oh, there we go. So Camp does some really good stuff. If you need hardware, definitely check out Camp. And we have these two, gyro lanyards, for example. The thing with Camp, though, is that they don't really do much new stuff. So the stuff that's been around for Camp is what's been around for like 4 or 5 years, but it's fantastic stuff. That's a fun fact. All the Husqvarna Arborist gear, you can get a Teufelberger. It's the same stuff. Edelrid. And what they've done really fantastic is that they have all of these accessories for helmets. So this is super cool. Hey, man. And they also have these things that you can put as neck protectors. They have these little sun hat things and these helmets. So these are actually quite new, and we're going to start stocking them in Arborist from around end of April to beginning of May, somewhere around there. And they're super lightweight, relatively similar to like a casque helmet if you've tried those, which are fantastic. What other gear we have here? So they have they don't have that much on display actually. This is one that sells super fantastic in Arborist Prediken and a great alternative to Teufelberger multi-saver, for example. So this is an adjustable cambium saver from Edelrid that is runs very smooth, locks out very nice, and it's got these rings instead of thimbles, which some people prefer the thimbles, some people prefer the rings. If you're someone who prefers the rings, it's slightly less friction than a thimble, but yeah, just an Edelrid alternative, which is has been very popular. Then you also have these more simple cambium savers. Now, then we go to the harnesses here. Here, Edelrid is criminally underrated when it comes to harnesses. So we've got the, let's see which this one is. We've got the TreeRex 2, which is the second generation of the Edelrid TreeRex. Similar to the new Petzl, this also has a built-in knee ascender functionality there, which is pretty cool. And what's good about these is that they're super cheap. It's all relative, but you can get one for like 4,800 Swedish crowns inclusive of VAT. What is that, 450 euros kind of? So this is a fantastic one, hugs your body incredibly nicely, and it's a very value for money. And then they also have the little bit more budget Tree Raptor, which doesn't have, sorry, this is the TreeRex as well. This is the Tree Raptor. So it's slightly less functionality in that you can attach less stuff, a little bit less padding, and also a little less comfortable if you really put it on and put it to the test. It's not as nicely shaped for the body, but this is like probably the most value for money entry-level harness out there. You get this for around 380 euros, inclusive of VAT. And with that, you get a fully fledged climbing arborist harness that has all the really bells and whistles you need in a basic harness. It doesn't have the fancy built-in knee ascender, for example, but it will get the job done. So Edelrid is criminally underrated in harnesses. This is interesting though, because in Europe or in Augsburg, when you hop up, when you talk about things like this, people are super keen to come out and present their product. In the US, which is meant to be the more social country, they're not as keen to talk about their stuff. But it's a good thing that that I know the stuff as well. And yeah, we got some of these. This we might actually get them to explain, because I have no clue what this is. If this is something that's used by arborists or not.
A 4-to-1, 5-to-1 device.
Aha,
so
okay.
It's very similar to like the Petzl jack.
Ah, right.
But
Okay.
Edelrid just made it.
Is it new?
No, it's
I've
been
never
around for a
seen it
while,
before.
Actually, but it, like a lot of Edelrid stuff, is not always as well known in the professional market. But yeah, comes with flat webbing, 3 different lengths.
Okay.
Super efficient.
It's quite compact as well.
Yeah, really compact once you get it kind of all up and in the back. This is the 80 centimeter length. And then, so you would, get them to however high they need. Get the toggle up, and then you're going to release it. And then if you have a proper load underneath, you can just lower them back down like onto you.
Okay, cool. Maybe this is something we should stock then. We have the Petzl Jag.
You definitely
but
should.
we don't have this one, because I've never seen it.
Does the Jag do well for you in terms of sales?
Relatively, like, because it's the only really alternative we have.
Yeah, I would say whenever I've given the CAW to any of like our training facilities or anyone to use, they switch over to me.
Really? Yeah, I can tell. It's slightly more compact.
A little more compact. The biggest thing is it doesn't jam up like the Jag does. And that's really because of the flat webbing design. Once people get used to using it, it's simple at first. It seems just a little bit more complicated, I feel like. But the CAW is one of the only ones on the market that was made with kind of being a pick-off from the original concepts, right? They're not taking other individual pieces from what they already produced to make the unit.
It was made for this. I see.
It works really
cool.
well.
That's something we should stock. Fantastic.
Yeah, swivels also.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And then,
thank you for the demo.
Now is actually, instead of RFID, it'll come with NFC.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Is it Edelrid's own NFC, or is it scannable or something? Scannable. Everyone's switching to scannable.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely, I feel like, hit the market really hard with it, but Edelrid partnered with them really early on.
Quite early, huh?
And so kind of anything that Edelrid had RFID in, they're switching over to scannable.
Understood. Cool. Thank you so much for the demo. What was your name? Sorry.
I'm Anna.
Anna Herman. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for the demo.
Yep.
So I placed our first order last month, so we're getting them in April or end of April.
Cool. And then the accessories. Like actually, this is probably the shield.
Yeah.
You probably saw that. Is our most
okay. Yeah.
Is our highest selling accessory so
really?
far.
Okay.
Just because no one else
Right, and you avoid scratches as well. This is cool too.
Nice. Yeah.
Cool.
I know,
Thank
it
you so
seems like
much.
it's really comfortable for a lot of people.
It's super comfortable.
Yeah.
It's lightweight as hell. Which I really like. The adjustability for the head has been awesome. I love this. Initially, I was skeptical of the protector. I was like, it kind of looks a little weird, but I love it now because I can actually use my visor and it doesn't get scratched.
Right, yeah. Because everyone comes in with their old visors and they're all scratched up after like a month. Yeah, yeah.
And then you don't use them because they're so scratched up.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
This is Megan. She's one of our arborist athletes.
Hi, nice to meet you, Herman. So we sell Edelrid in Sweden. That's why I'm here filming, etc.
Yeah.
But these are super nice, super lightweight as well.
Yeah.
Cool with all these accessories. I really like this one just because of the fun of it. Yeah.
That's one of the old designers. That was his favorite one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much for the demos.
Of course. Thank
Have a
you.
good one.
Yeah.
Take care. And check. So obviously this is a bestseller. This is something we've had in the store for quite some time. We're quite early to stock it. We're gonna see if we can chat with Alex here in a bit. He's a great guy. He's annoyed that I'm back with my camera for like the 4th time on him, but it is. We'll give him a second. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like so I don't think we stocked the full range.
No.
We stocked like 60% of it because we found that if you combined, like if you did our 12.7 millimeter is green, I think, and then we did a 11.5 in blue, and that
11.8
11.8, sorry.
and 12.8.
12.8, yeah. So there, sometimes we slip up a little bit. It is what it, we'll cut that out. So people have really liked that they can get, if they have 2 lanyards, for example, one longer, one shorter, they know by the color.
Yeah, contrasting colors stand out really well in the canopy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. You see this super. That's true as well, because sometimes people coordinate based on the season.
Yeah.
Like in the autumn, you'll get a green one maybe, and then in the winter you get an orange one. We have these cold white winters,
Yes.
Super nice, these ones. So if you're in the market for a new lanyard, check this one out. It's not super soft as well to the handling, which is nice. Do you have any other news?
So will you be at Augsburg?
Yeah,
well,
that's where the news are happening.
Yes, yeah,
Next
yeah.
video. We're looking for a jet step. If you've seen it before, it's a new.
Yeah, what are you talking
Oh, here we go. This is the brand spanking new jet step. I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. We're gonna get someone. Hey man.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you? Herman.
Good.
Nice to meet you. Or we met before, I think. In
so.
Augsburg. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always the guy walking around with the camera.
Perfect.
Yeah. So
Any questions?
I want to just see, like, what would you say are the? Obviously, I see that it's slightly more compact, or quite a bit more compact. What's the main difference between this and the old one?
So a couple of changes that we have is one, this clip. So if you ever tried the other one, it was a trip hazard.
Oh, yeah.
With just having that there. It also helps keep the rope in a little bit better so it doesn't want to pop out.
Right.
The other thing that changed is, well, yes, you said it. It's a little bit more compact. In doing so, we changed the way the strap connects. This way the strap is replaceable. The last one, it was fixed.
Yeah.
So that was the issue.
People will get the the CT quick step.
Yep.
And then they would mod this one to replace the.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is very similar to the CT quick step
Yeah.
in the way that it connects to your foot.
That's fantastic.
The other thing is to make it more compact. The last one had these bear leads on the bottom to help keep the rope in, so it's less likely to kick out. By making it more compact, we got rid of those, and we added what we call angel wings on the cams itself.
Also there's a little bit of
these
sticks out a
little
little bit.
wings on it help keep the rope in a little bit better. So main difference is the clip, the wings, and then the change of the way the strap is connected. So we were still able to keep a really light spring so that it basically needs almost no weight beneath it to go up.
That's fantastic.
And then making it a little bit more compact and a little bit lighter weight.
Sick. I just like 2 days ago I just ordered a bunch of these from what's his name? Charles in England. Yeah. Fantastic. Looking forward to get these. The jet step has been very popular. So we have a store in Sweden where we sell notch products.
Yeah, I've been testing this for almost 1.5 years, and I love it. I actually used it at the International for the Ascent event.
Oh, okay.
At the competition.
How did you
because, do? I didn't have any slips or misses.
Yeah.
I misconfigured my device and setup, so I got hit for that. But
very smooth.
Once I got on it, I couldn't go back to what I was using before.
Yeah, fair enough.
I really enjoyed the way it functions.
Yeah,
so.
very smooth. It's very smooth.
And I really don't have much issues with kicking out as long as you're keeping your foot parallel to the ground and flat.
Yeah.
So that way you're loading it. If you're tilting your foot in or out, there's still a chance for the rope to kick out.
Right.
But it doesn't happen often.
Cool.
Yep.
You had a
Martin
baby.
had a baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Recently.
Yeah, like yesterday or something.
Okay, so he couldn't make it to the US this
Well, he
year.
wasn't planning on it because he was gonna have a baby.
Fair enough.
But,
fair enough.
Yeah.
But so I usually always bother them with the camera. I don't know if, do you mind if
I'll just camera.
Yeah. So we're in the Distel booth. On all of our other, because we've done this in Augsburg and we've done this here before. I always come up when I bother them, and then they offer me a German beer. I guess they're very loose to that in Germany. Like if you've been to the Augsburg trade show, everyone's just walking around drinking beer.
Okay,
in the middle of the day. So it's very German. But
not responsible enough here for that.
Exactly. But so what do we have here? Do we have some of the 3.1 or 3.
Yep, we got the 3.1s. 3.1s right here.
Sick.
The shaft is made by Distel. Oh, sorry, the spike's made by Distel. The shaft is made by DMM.
Right, yeah.
Super cool.
And a little bit of a different design on than on the older ones.
Yeah,
the older ones are full red. Yeah, which is nice.
Yeah, the shanks on these are crazy. Rubber on the bottom. And my favorites.
The carbons, yeah.
Carbons, yeah.
And what's nice now these days, if you buy these now today, you actually get this. They come in this little pouch, right?
Yeah.
That you can use. Or do they come in this one?
No, they don't come in this.
Yeah.
This is extra.
So this is extra. We'll have this soon, but they come in a nice little pouch that you can use like as a buff kind of thing.
Yeah. They have buffs too. Here, hold on a second.
Yeah.
I'll grab the whole thing.
So this is a new product, I guess, from Distel that's going to be coming pretty soon, where you can store your spikes in order to. Because, if you put your spikes in your bag in your car, they tend to rip off and rip up everything. So it's super nice. That's what I mean. Yeah. So this is how they come now.
So big slides in there.
That's perfect.
Ready to go.
And you're good to go. So I guess this is the newest thing you have,
yeah. As I already sold all of mine, and they're hard to find here at the States.
Okay,
so.
really? Yeah, they were quite hard to get in the EU too. I think they launched here first though.
Okay.
Because we didn't get our order yet, but I guess we'll get it soon.
Yeah, but like this seems like a bougie thing at first, but like once you get a spike bag, you can't go back.
The spikes rip up everything you place it in otherwise. Yeah.
And it's just one less thing to think about at the end of the day,
For sure. There you have it. Ain't no loss when you're drinking class, baby. We've been all over the whole place. So we're in the Airspade booth and we were just handed this nice little leaflet on how to make more money with your Airspade. If you may know, we are selling the Airspades in Sweden and they've become quite popular over the last year, but I think a lot of people are underestimating how much you can use them to either win official contracts, but also make more money. So we're in the Airspade booth and we're taking a look at these beautiful products. How would you summarize to our Swedish customer base how they could use these to make more money in their everyday jobs?
Yeah, the real value behind the Airspade is the ability to dig soil without damaging roots. That's the fundamental operating procedure of the product. It's a product that blows air. It's a big air gun, and you hook it up to a compressor right here, toe behind compressor, and it shoots out air. You hold it like this, you squeeze the trigger, air comes out of the nozzle, and it blows the dirt away and leaves the roots untouched, unharmed, and allows you to get in and do work like prune roots, do root collar excavation, to handle girdling roots, to till the soil to get more oxygen, nutrients into the soil, and many other applications.
Right.
Great product for plant health care, keeping your trees healthy, legacy trees that have historical purposes, keeping your landscaping nice and healthy on your property, and many other applications. It's all about non-destructive digging.
Yeah, and if you're in Europe and you're someone who does official contracts with the state, with the municipalities, they put a lot of weight into you being able to take care and dig around trees in construction, for example, without damaging these trees, because they place a high value. Like some of these trees can be worth, $1 million if they're 500 years old and placed in a city center. So if you are someone who's bidding on these types of contracts, these types of products are a fantastic way to win against the other competition who doesn't have this. So it kind of differentiates you in the Swedish and European market where these aren't as common.
Correct. Yeah. We spent a lot of time in the R&D. A lot of our competitors have not put the effort into the ergonomics.
Yeah. That's what people say, that it's very comfortable to hold for an extended period. Yeah.
Very durable. These things will last 10 plus years with minimal maintenance. And a lot of the secret sauce, the technology is really in the nozzle. It's not just a straight drilled hole.
Yeah.
There's a contour on the inside.
What's the name? It's a supersonic nozzle.
So instead of the air,
fancy words.
You just had an open pipe here with a straight hole down the middle. Air would come out in all different directions. This nozzle focuses the air jet into a supersonic jet that goes into the soil, breaks apart particles, loosens the soil up so that you can go in and do the job you need to do.
Right, yeah. Cool. Thank you so much. Quick break. So we're in the Arbortec booth now. We're looking at the American ventilated trousers, which are pretty cool. I really do hope these come to the EU at some point. But we've also got this new women's range, right? That's a little bit different compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
What are the main differences we're looking at?
So the main differences are all around the fit, obviously. We designed the trouser to be able to accommodate for a smaller waist while still being able to allow room for the hip that most women have.
Right.
We have the darting system on these. So I'm currently wearing the women's fit right now. So I have darting at the front, which allows me to be able to have that smaller waist.
Right.
And the darting at the back again.
Cool.
And then what we did is reduce the overall fabric in areas where we don't need it.
Yeah.
But still keeping all the same levels of protection.
Yeah, because it looks very similar to the real BreezeFlex Pro.
It is exactly
and
the same.
everyone, all the women in Sweden who have had the BreezeFlex Pro before and then tried this one say it's night and day.
It is.
Because
it really is. And being able to have a chainsaw protection that I know fits me correctly has been a real game changer.
Yeah, yeah.
And I didn't realize the comfort level that I'm assuming most men have had for all these years. Now I'm wearing the women's fit. So it's definitely a game changer. But we kept all the key features of the brace for the men's fit and just did it in a women's fit.
And the distinctive look and also the nice feeling apparently
it's
of
still got the same stretch crotch panel. It's still got the stretchy fiber overall.
Yeah.
And the same abrasion layer with the zippable vents on the back.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
fantastic.
So we tried to keep it all the same as the men's, just changing the fit. So
For
overall
sure.
it's the same, just different fit.
So that one we have in stock now, and it's a game changer. If you're a woman who's been wearing the regular BreezeFlex Pro before and feel like you want to switch over, now is the time to give it a try. And the smock is, or the jacket
Yeah,
this is.
so we've now done the really popular jacket in the women's fit as well. So we reduced that shoulder width to allow for the naturally narrow shoulders that most women have. We now do it in a full zip as well. And again, it's just made for a woman's shape, basically.
Yeah, that's
so it
good.
just makes it. So I was wearing the men's jacket before, and I just found it was just too long. It would drown me. This has been a game changer as well. But again, kept all the same key.
And it's cool because Arbortec is kind of the only company really doing this. Like mostly, a lot of the other ones, it's still designed for men, and then women just size down and wear the same men's product, which is doesn't make the fit as good, right?
Yeah. Well, what we did was we took a really big group of women and kind of tried to find people that were, or women that were working in the industry in different elements and different parts of the industry to work out what their demands and needs were on, just like what we do when we innovate any product.
Right.
So it was really cool to work with such a large group of women and kind of connect and then get feedback. And it was a labor of love for a good 2 years. So it's,
because I remember they were talked about in Augsburg 2 years ago. Shown last year, and now kind of relatively recently they're out there and available.
Yeah, towards the end of last year they start coming out.
Yeah.
And then we will release it obviously in the US as well. So it will come, it will follow through, and eventually we'll get it in other colorways.
Right.
Currently this is the only colorways I do.
Yeah.
So the black chainsaw trouser and the orange jacket, but we will have it eventually in other colorways as well.
Sweet. Thank you for the rundown. Actually allowed to talk about this. But if you like cooler summer chainsaw trousers, rumor has it this will be available in Europe. We're checking out the world of Courant. They also always have these incredibly nice displays. So much sound at these American expos. We really do like to talk a lot. But we got an early version of the ISC Reflex. This is pretty cool. Come closer. So this is, if you look at this is the ISC Reflex, the one that has become incredibly popular. But this seems to be some kind of like beta version, field sample. So this is an early field sample. This is what it looked like before. But we've obviously got all the Courant ropes like the Kalimba, the Rebel, the Komora. The unfortunate thing with Courant is that they don't release much new stuff. So it's the stuff we've kind of been seeing for for some time, really. But one thing that's really nice about these Courant products is these. If you look at these throw bags, so they come in 3 different sizes. You can put them on top of each other and inside of each other, and then you get 3 throw bags in one, really. Pelican, they're also like half the price of a fall timer, so they're super cheap, which is cool. Have we got any Courant news? Yeah, any new products?
Well, there's a new Cross Pro, but it's not out yet, so we don't have anything brand new.
You don't have anything to show? Oh, okay. We're making a little YouTube set for Arborist. We sell your stuff in Sweden.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, but we were hoping for some news. Good. How are you?
Doing good.
Sweet. Okay, but cool. But new Cross Pro coming soon.
Sometime within the next year or so. Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming.
Sweet. What about any new ropes? Any new colors of rope?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
The Cross Pro's been a big focus for us. The Kalimba's probably still the newest rope that we've got, but it's been out for a while.
That's 2 years-ish?
Yeah, about that.
But still quite new.
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, this is the Cross Pro. I mean, so this is what we're kind of getting a new version of then.
Yep.
That's going to be new and improved to some degree?
New and improved, yep. Listened to all the feedback from the market and the ambassadors. New colors. Obviously,
okay.
gotta have new colors.
That's good. We want new colors. Are you getting both the Cross Pro and the XL as well?
It's actually going to be a consolidated range, so it's going to be kind of like all the other backs.
No.
Sorry about that. Modular system.
Okay.
So right now there's a 54 and 70.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 60 with a 10 liter add-on.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
So the 60 is actually a more usable size than the 54.
People think this is a little bit large too.
Yeah.
Like we sell quite a bit of the Cross Pro.
Yeah.
But this one, people they
big.
think it's too big.
I think the 60 they've kind of decided is the sweet spot between the two. It's all most people need.
Yeah.
And then if you get an extra 10 liter add-on,
Yeah, for
then
sure.
it's the same size as the old XL anyway.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
capacity.
Cool. We gotta keep our eyes peeled for that then.
Yeah.
Because we've sold quite a few of them already. But I think some people are like they're in between. You know, there's this new ISC Reflex if you've seen it.
Yeah.
There's the Blackbird. There's the Rope Runner. There's so many now.
Yeah.
So what would you say are the main benefits of going with the Akimbo instead of something else, for example?
So, I guess the things I like to highlight are the differences between the original Akimbo and the Akimbo 2.
Yeah. Big difference is where the spring is.
Yeah.
You really notice that when you're climbing. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, this arm is spring loaded. And that's just going to change how the device interacts with the rope.
Yeah.
Give you kind of a more consistent feel. So that was the large difference that we made that you would see like with how the device is going to interact with the rope. That's a different feel. Another thing that we changed, we made this lower attachment point larger. In terms of preferences from our users, we have some people that don't like this chest attachment point as much.
Right.
So we made this larger so that you can also flip in here.
Okay.
You're not going to pop out when you lean back.
Okay. Yeah.
Some people really.
So you can have two. You can put 2 attachment points in there.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Your saddle and then.
Right. Interesting. Yeah.
And then the third thing that we're going to have here in the foreseeable future is a replacement kit for some of the friction points in the device.
Cool, because that was something that was never available with the old one, right?
Yeah, we had a rebuild program.
But it was if you're in Europe, it's complicated because you had to ship it to the US.
Precisely. But yeah, we're going to have a rebuild kit here.
Yeah.
So those are some of the main changes that we made with the new device.
Yeah, that's very nice. Yeah. And also, I think that this works better on a greater variation of rope diameters.
So the difference that we made was we changed it from a specific rope list to rope.
Yeah, exactly, precisely. So it's just as long as it's in Europe EN 1891 rope, that's between, I think it's 11.5 and 12.8, right?
It's between 11.5 and 12.7.
Right, yeah. Then any rope works that has that EN marking, huh?
Correct.
That's very cool.
Yeah, very cool.
What are these things you have, by the way? Like
So this is our new load cell.
Okay.
So a lot of people, this actually hasn't hit the market yet.
All right.
It's something that we are in the process of developing. There's still some things we need to tweak, but a lot of people are familiar with our original enforcers.
Yeah.
This is just a different kind of style and variation of load cell. Yeah.
Well, so what's the use of this in an everyday job
A lot
scenario?
of people really enjoy using it for testing.
Okay. Yeah.
So, we have a lot of theories and physics that we put into the rope work that we do.
Yeah.
And seeing the actual force that we're putting on our equipment and our ropes.
It's good to see. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Do you sell this in the US?
Yeah, that's mainly for the tower.
Okay, because we have this. We stock this mainly just for fun.
Really?
Because like in Sweden, no one has this big trees.
Oh.
Like our trees are a lot smaller than here than in the US.
Okay.
But it's like people buy this to give to like their employees.
Oh, really?
As a fun thing.
That's awesome.
But it's pretty cool.
Cool. Well, we love to hear that Sweden loves our stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Rock Exotica has a great reputation in Sweden.
Yeah.
We just don't have the whole range. We have the more popular things probably. Yeah.
Another product that I would like to highlight.
Can I come around?
Yeah. Come around. That we're going to be launching is the Hipster.
Okay.
And this is coming out in the next. We're looking at like 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
You know, there's the popular climbing device, the Unicenter,
right?
That a lot of people are familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
We're kind of we're building on that platform and doing a lanyarding system.
Ah, okay. So it's all right. It's a lanyard adjuster.
Yep. It's going to be sold as a kit with the KM3 Max rope in a couple different lengths.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be CE certified.
That's cool because this one isn't, huh?
Honestly, I'm not.
I don't think this is CE
I don't
mark.
believe it is. Yeah.
Which is one of the reasons, because people in Sweden don't, or Europe don't use this because it's not CE mark.
Yeah.
But this will be. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's very compact.
Very compact. Orientation swivel. You can connect it back to the device, which is kind of an interesting feature with the lanyarding system.
Right.
So
does this become a? Okay, I guess
like a moving.
Exactly, like a moving rope experience.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you so much, man. What was your name?
My name's Torin.
Torin Herman. Nice to meet you.
Very
nice to meet you.
Go down.
What's this?
Go down.
Oh. Oh. Bollocks. They did it in 17.
The record is 14:01.
Oh wow, that's incredible.
But the time to beat today is 17.
Ah, okay. It's this one that tripped me up.
Yeah, the quad.
Yeah.
You gotta have pressure on it the entire time.
Yeah, exactly. Move them back down again. So we're here in the Pfanner booth with Sebastian. Just quick note, if you've ever been to Arborist store, you recognize these carpets more than well, because we have the exact same ones when you come into the store.
Awesome.
So people will be familiar with these ones.
Yeah.
But these are some pants that we will get into stock this summer. And Sebastian, tell us about these ones.
Yeah.
They're quite ventilated, right?
Yeah. They are highly ventilated. So it means we still have the high protection level in the front, so we do not touch it at any case.
Right.
But what we did is in the back, we have a very flexible.
This is nice, yeah.
Textile, and this is a technical textile. That means it looks like and it feels like it's easy to destroy. It's not. So the ventilation is very high, very comfortable. But in the wintertime, it's cold.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why we have the same process over here. That's for the wintertime, and then you have high ventilation one for the summertime.
For sure. It's incredible how light and thin these are. I guess because with any chainsaw trouser, they will be very thick in the if you want it for the winter, right?
Yeah.
And this is kind of like what they've been like traditionally on all trousers.
Yeah, correct.
But now this is quite kind of revolutionary with how much thin fabric there is at the back of these, which one in those 30 degrees days will be a big difference for when you're out there working.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
You do not need that much power physically to climb, to work, because you still have a high stretch.
Yeah,
case.
true. Yeah,
So
it's very
there's a
stretchy.
two-factor.
Yeah. What colors will these be available in?
At the moment, just red.
Just red, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I think we're getting these mid-May, so check them out on arboristpredikan.se where they will be available. It's the red color. I know the Swedish market doesn't tend to prefer the red color, but I'm sure with how vented and how thin these are, I'm sure they will still be a fantastic point for getting them. They really do love their trucks here, huh? Jesus Christ. Come along, we're coming to check out on the big old chippers they got here. If you're European, or if you're Swedish, I guess, this is like 8 times the size of what you would see in Sweden. Like you could feed a whole fucking tree through, okay, we can't swear. You could fit a whole tree through that chipper, which is absolutely insane. Like a chipper in Sweden would be, for reference, like this big if you're someone who hasn't used, obviously probably people watching this have used a chipper. Whereas if you look at this, like it's insane the size. crazy. It's like 8 times the size of what you would see in Sweden. Wow, fit a human in there. Things really are bigger in the US, huh? We're just walking around here, speaking to Yale, speaking to all these other companies, and I stumbled into Chris, who I've been working with to create what Chris is completely decked out in now, TreeNerd Academy, which is our platform for the ISA certified arborist, where you can find Chris doing a lot of comprehensive videos on all types of stuff, and reviews have been great so far, huh?
Yeah.
People have really liked this. Yeah. And what we offer is pretty cool. It's a pass guarantee, which is if you take it and you go through the whole thing and you don't pass, you get your money back. And so far, I think everyone who has done the whole course has passed.
Yeah, I don't think we've had anybody fail.
Yeah, which is very cool.
Keep it up.
So if you're trying to do the ISA certified arborist exam, which is becoming more popular in Europe now as well, definitely check out TreeNerdAcademy.com. There'll be a link down below as well. And watch Chris do his amazing stuff. He's a BCMA, so he really knows all of this and is a fantastic teacher and very, very comprehensive in how he goes through the stuff. Here in the Husqvarna booth with Douglas, who also happens to be multifaceted. He does a lot of stuff, but he's Husqvarna ambassador, works at Acre, founded his own tree care company, his own app a while ago, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm simplifying now. But Douglas and I are together building this app called Arbsafe, which is a continuation of Arborist, which Douglas had before. And tell us a little bit what's good about Arbsafe? What are we kind of intending to solve with it?
Well, what our core idea with Arborist was to try and raise awareness and the simplicity of actually doing a site risk assessment.
Mm-hmm.
And what we've done now is elevated the work that was started, that stagnated, to something that is more user-friendly, has more options, which can benefit the user, which is the people out in the field. And actually also help the management behind the work plan to streamline and
exactly.
Just
and a little bit from the start to the end, in that you can go out, you can do the leads, you can write the customer details, you can plan the job with your staff, the staff can do the risk assessment, and you can log any deviations, etc., etc. So it's kind of from the start to the end, all on your phone.
Exactly.
Which is pretty cool.
And that's the magic of it. Everybody's got a smartphone.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's called a smartphone. You know, we want to be smart.
Yeah, exactly.
We're using it to the full capacity.
Yeah.
And to be able to sort of like bring something that is so important to be so easy is magic.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. So if you're, by the time you're watching this video, hopefully it is out. We're waiting on Apple a little bit.
We are.
To get our account, our new account approved.
Come on, App Store.
The app has been pretty done and been used live for quite some time now. And we're continuously fixing all the small issues that come up, some feedback. You know, it can be as simple as putting a button here and there. So we're quite attentive to all that stuff. So if you want to give it a try, it should be down the link in the below. If it's not, you'll be able to sign up for a wait list there. But then, no, we're still waiting for Apple to get done with it. But we're pretty close to a release.
Very close.
Yeah.
Very, very close. Looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Now we're gonna finish up this vlog here, do an outro somewhere, and then we're gonna go do some content for Arbsafe and some other stuff. See you there. All right, so it's like 6 hours later from when we stood at this very exact location and made the intro. It's a lot warmer now. We've spoken to a lot of people in there. Unfortunate thing is that there are not that many news. There's not that many new products that are being announced here. I think a lot of them are coming later this month or next month in Augsburg in the beginning of May. I know there's some very exciting stuff coming there from both DMM, from Courant, from Arbortec, from Pfanner, and I've seen it, but I'm not allowed to contractually talk about it, which is a little bit of a shame. But we will have some new stuff there, and we will be making a video there as well. But with that said, I hope you've enjoyed this video. A lot of stuff, a lot of people, fun times to have all this, you know, feel around and fiddle with all this new equipment, which is always a good time. And also fun to see kind of what the arborist industry is like here in the US, since we're very European-centric in the way we do things at Arborist. Since obviously we import a lot from from Europe, and we also sell mostly in Europe. So it's a lot of fun to come out here and see how that's done. But if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe. It's completely free to subscribe, so it's a bargain, unless all this gear in here, which is very expensive. And also stay tuned, because we'll be making another one of these videos when we get to Augsburg in about a month. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one. Peace.